Give me a second here. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. I'll just give everybody a couple minutes to get here. I was going to work outside today, and I was going to postpone this till tomorrow. But I decided tomorrow is going to be, or today's going to be 90s. And I was just outside checking on the fence, and it's 90s. But the weather is supposed to break tomorrow. So it's supposed to only be mid 80s tomorrow. So I figured I'm gonna work inside today. I'm gonna edit some videos. I put up a new video. And then I'm gonna do this live. And then tomorrow I can work outside, unfettered by the heat. I've done enough hot weather this year. I've had my fill of it. Thank you for liking it, everybody that's come in. I appreciate it. Might as well get right down to it. I listed this as a surprise because it kind of is a surprise. So I'm going to start. I was going to talk about seeds first, but instead, while I'm warming up here and everybody's hopefully going to show up, I was at a garage sale. Everybody knows that my garden, I'm trying to make it more eclectic and things that bring back memories for me and things that I like, I want to place around the garden. So yesterday, or what's today, Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, I went to a garage sale. Out of the blue, I was driving by, there was a sign up, I stopped in. Hey, Hearth and Home, I'm going to talk about you in a second. I got a package from you today. Well, I like trying to find stuff. I have old hubcaps, I have an old steering wheel that's eventually going to be placed around the garden when I have the fence finished. But in the meantime, I'm still looking for some other eclectic items that I can put around the garden. So I went to the garage sale, and I like old vintage stuff. So this is not perfectly vintage. This is not an old glass. It's made to be patina, look old, but it's not. I got the mug. It was only $1. So I like coffee mugs because I like coffee. I like it. I don't have just the same coffee mugs. I like coffee mugs about things that I like. I usually buy them. If I go to a mom and pop coffee shop, I buy one of their mugs to help support their cause. And this one is actually from the 70s. Hey, Janet. Do you all remember these? These were in a set. You could buy these in a set back in the 80s. I think it was late 70s, early 80s. So it just has purple Powerade in it, but it's the Pepsi-Cola. I always loved we used to have these when I was growing up, and then they've kind of, they get misplaced through the years. But, okay. So that stuff is out of the way. You have that set, yeah. A lot of people have that set. I think they used to get it. A lot of times if you went to like a fast food restaurant or something, you could buy them. You could get them with a meal. I think it was McDonald's. You would get like a Coke or a Pepsi or whatever they sold. You could get it. And then some had, I know we used to have a Canada Dry. We used to have one at our house. But two other surprising things I did come across that were very cheap. I got everything for under $8, I think. I got like 5 items. One was I've already used, but check this out. A welcome sign. This is old. This is the lady, I talked to the lady, it's her mom's. So you can see kind of the original. There is the original paint on the back, or it might not be original, I don't know. But it feels like it's baked on. But this thing has been weathered. She said this thing is very old. Hi, Chef Zed. So of course it's the pineapple. And I have it upside down, I'm sorry. I just realized here's the hook for it. But it's a pineapple. And if I show you the profile, these are all sharp. These are sharp. These are sharp. But it's sheet metal. And then of course the welcome. So this is gonna go in my garden somewhere. I'm not painting it. It's gonna go in with the rust, the patina, everything, because that's what I like. I like that kind of stuff. So she said this was her mom's from when she was a kid. So she said this is quite old. And I got this for like, I think, $1. I felt bad buying it for $1. I offered her more money, she wouldn't take it. Then the other thing I found here, this is what I find cool. This is heavy. So this is, hey introvert in Alaska, how you doing? So I've been given some sunflower seeds to grow next year. In lieu of that, I want color around my garden. This is a cast iron sunflower. I got this for $2. It's heavy. This thing is heavy. I mean, it's probably 2 or 3 pounds. And it's very well detailed. This is all rough. The detail is, it's all 3D, it's really detailed. So with that said, because the worst part about gardening is when you get to September, October, November, everything starts to turn brown. You get back to the earth, everything dies off. You're done for the year. Now you're just figuring out for next year. I hate not having color out in the garden. So I've been looking for pieces like this that can maintain. So when I look out there, I still see some color, which I like. So what I'm doing here is I have some red cedar that I'm making these placards out of. I'm making the placards out of this red cedar. That's gonna be for subscribers that have sent me seeds. I'll place those placards in front of what grows when I plant their seeds. I'm taking that same red cedar and I'm going to make a post, like a 4-foot post, and then I'm gonna cut out wooden leaves and attach them to the post so it looks like a sunflower stem. And then this will be mounted so it will look like a sunflower plant. So that's the idea behind this. But this is heavy, so it's gotta be a pretty sturdy piece of lumber. So I'm gonna be working on that hopefully next week, and I'll do an update as I do it. But I think that's pretty cool for $2. Thing is, it's cast iron and it's heavy. And then of course my little pineapple there. Before I get to the other stuff I'm going to reveal, I do want to show, if people didn't see this already, this here is a piece of red cedar. This is native Oklahoma cedar. If you've ever been in a cedar closet, it keeps bugs away, doesn't rot very easily. That's why they make cedar posts out of this. That's why they put this in cedar closets, because bugs don't like this. But it's got a very distinctive smell. But this one is going to be Shannon from Us and Our Bunch. This is going to say Us and Our Bunch. It's going to be wood burned in there. Now, what a lot of people don't know about woodworking is, I have some water here and I want to show you on camera. So here's red cedar. When it gets wet and you clear coat it. So when I put a poly coat, that's what happens. It dries really quick because this is just water. But that's how you see, if you ever want to check a piece of wood to see what it's going to look like when you finish it, just put some water on it or alcohol. But you can see the difference. Dry, wet. What's nice about red cedar is when you wet the red and the white, you get a huge contrast. See the contrast? So this would then be, this would say, this will be us and our bunch, and then it'll be wood burned in there. So it'll say us and our bunch, and that'll go in front of whatever I grow of theirs. So I'm excited about that. The other thing I'm excited about, let me show this. I think many of you have already seen this, but this is this is just this is an old pallet wood. This is some pallets I took apart, and I sanded it. I put a gray wash on it. It's a paint I added water to, and then I clear coated it. I had some steel flat bar, so I took that in my vise, hammered it over with my metalworking tools, and then made a handle. So in here is my seed vault for everybody that has sent me seeds. I have a P.O. box now. So today I got my notification that I had 2 items at the post office. So I'm going to start going through them. I'm going to open these in a minute. These have not been opened yet. The ones that have been opened, I'll start from the first ones I got. I received from Shannon from Us and Our Bunch. So she sent me here, and I even wrote on it so I wouldn't forget, Us and Our Bunch, and what they were. So these are her sunflower seeds she grew in Tennessee. I think Tennessee. Is she Tennessee or Kentucky? I don't remember. I have a lot of seeds. But anyways, from Us and Our Bunch. And then she also is very good at growing marigolds. And so I have marigolds. So marigolds I'm going to start growing this week. I'm going to try some inside. So I'm really excited about that. That's the first one. Then the next day, from Hearth and Home, I believe she's on here. Hold on a second. Okie needs some coffee. Hey Teresa, how you doing? The very next day, I received some seeds from Hearth and Home. And I think I showed these already, possibly, but these are Calypso beans. I've planted 3 outside. I need to check on them. I'm doing a live in the morning just to show everybody the update in the garden. But I want you guys to see these. I looked it up. These are actually called orca. They have a nickname, orca seeds, because that's what they look like. They look like orca whales. I have 3 of those planted in the garden. So I am introvert in Alaska. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. I am doing a subscriber garden, and I'll talk about that in a second. Then from Carol from Broke But Bountifully Blessed. She sent me a nice note, and she sent me micro tomatoes, which is, I'm really psyched about that. And then she sent me some mini carrot. And then she sent me something else, orange HGT 10. I'm not sure what that is. I've emailed her to see exactly what that is. But yeah, she sent me a nice little note. So I got that. I know I have more on the way because I keep getting notifications from, when you get a P.O. box, you can go onto USPS and you can put in for automatic notification. And then every time something is sent to you, you'll immediately get a notifier on your email saying, hey, somebody just sent you something. So I know I have other stuff coming in. So now, I think I know what this is. This is, again, this is from Hearth and Home. She sent me, she's the one that sent me those orca seeds, the calypso beans. I believe these are some pumpkin seeds, because we've been discussing, and I just cut a hole in the bag. Okay, these are, I have no idea how to say that. It's probably French. I don't know if anybody else can see that or not. Shantae melon, I think. But I cut a hole in the bag, so I gotta be careful now. So I'm gonna roll that up. Can't believe I did that. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, she sent me quite a few things here. Wow. And there's more. But wait, there's more. Good grief. So she sent me melon, which I will definitely, I can't wait to try that. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. It's backwards. I'm sorry. Well, I'm backwards. So I'm in Oklahoma. I'm backwards. I'm kidding. Oh, more. So more of those melons. There's a lot of stuff in that bag. It is CHARENTAIS, melons. There's more of those. Oh, she sent me a bunch. Oh, I know what she did. I know why she did this. I'm sorry. She had emailed me. She sent me a bunch of bags because she said if anybody wants to try some of the seeds from her, I can send you some. So that's why she did that. So I forgot we talked about that. Sorry about that, Hearth and Home. So if anybody, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 extra bags with probably 30 or 40 seeds in each one. So if anybody wants them, email me at okieseden@gmail.com or put a comment at the end and I'll see if I can send you some of these. So that's really cool. Thank you, Hearth and Home. But we're not done. She's going crazy here. She also sent me, oh, that golden wax beans. So I have some golden wax beans. That'll be next year. So she's gonna have obviously a very large plot in the garden from stuff I'm growing from her. And we were talking the other day about colored pumpkins. I grow Connecticut Field and sugar pine this year, first time. I didn't realize there was black pumpkins. And I knew there was white gourds and stuff, but there's also white pumpkins. It is high country. So she told me, she said, no, there's white pumpkins and there's black pumpkins. And I'm like, I knew there was white ones. I never heard of black pumpkins. And as I'm researching, there's even ones with purple streaks on them. So I didn't realize this, you know, like I said, first year growing pumpkins, I've grown a lot of things, but never pumpkins. So she sent me Casper. She sent me pumpkins, white pumpkins. And then, to top it off, I knew these were coming. Check this out. Black Knight, 10 seeds. Look at that picture. That is so cool. So, next year, what my intentions are, I'm trying to see if I can get the ones with the purple streaks for next year. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grow regular orange pumpkins. I'm going to grow black, white, and then the blue streaked pumpkins. And I'm going to plant them all next to each other. Then, as the vines run, I'm going to do like 4, and then at the other end of the garden, I'll do 4 more in a mound. As they grow, I'm going to try to crisscross the vines. And then I'll have orange and blue and black and white. They'll be all over. It won't just be orange here, white here, black here, blue here. I want them all mixed in. I think that would be really, really, really cool. Oh, really? Yeah, no, mine took right off like that. The first ones I planted, high country, was in Oklahoma soil. I dug a hole, I threw 3 in, and was done with it. Didn't have to, hey Azuka, I didn't add anything to that batch, and they did great. So thankful, I think it's, might be the zone I'm in, because they get they don't mind the heat, and they do like a lot of sun. So I mean, if there's one thing we have in Oklahoma, you know, it's what, 300 days of sun in Oklahoma. But I'm not done yet. I have no idea what's in here. Oh, I do. I know what one thing is in here. That might be all that's in here, but I got kind of scared for a minute. This is from Misty's Pleasures of Life. What this sent me into flashbacks. I thought this was going to be me having to explain to my parents why my report card has poor grades on it. I saw the metal clasp and I'm like, boy, if that does not bring back memories. I hated when they sealed it up and you had to take it home, and I knew there was a couple classes I was going to have to take responsibility for. But anyways, thank you very much, Misty. Thank you very much all that have sent me flowers or seeds. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see what Misty did. Okay, I'm keeping that. I'm definitely keeping that. Hey, when everybody, if you want to share, if anybody here doesn't know each other, go ahead and share your channel name. That's fine. I don't mind. And after we're all done here, go back, put a comment on after this goes public, and people can come back in and check out your channel. Oh wow, wow, I got a bunch here. Okay, so here's what Misty's Pleasures of Life sent me. Winter squash. So I got winter squash. And then Misty's also the one that told me about the Black Beauty zucchini that I have growing right now. So she didn't send those to me, but she's the one that did recommend them. So I have winter squash from Misty's Pleasures of Life. Cool. And I have orange and red bell peppers, second generation. So she's already grown these and removed these seeds herself. So that's cool. I love generational stuff because I'll do it. It'll be a third generation in my organic soil. It's going to be completely organic. And let me see what I got here. These stuck to the paper a little bit. These are, oh good, butternut squash. I wanted to get some butternut squash for next year, and now I have it. So thank you everybody for all of these seeds. I mean, this is crazy. You know, I knew we were going to be trading seeds. I had no idea I was going to get inundated with this many seeds. I love it. I mean, I'm excited because I can plant these. I have neighbors and we trade stuff off, so we can do some swapping here. And like I said, Hearth and Home sent me extras, so if anybody wants some of those seeds, I can send you some, and I will send you some. So let me put my seed vault. This is my seed vault for subscribers that have sent me stuff. Then I still have this. I mean, this is crazy. These are all my seeds. I got all my seeds that I grew in my garden, and more down here. But I got all these varieties here. I just want to show you this, but I got all these here. I got bags and bags and bags and bags of seeds. So if anybody wants seeds, you just got to ask. If you do want seeds, just go to okieseden@gmail.com. Email me that you want me to send seeds. Send me your address. I will not share that address with anybody unless you tell me to. And as soon as that email is done and that transaction is complete, I delete all of my emails. So I don't hang on to people's emails. So if I ever got hacked, I get your stuff removed from the system. So hopefully everything is safe. But yeah, that is what's rolling here. So the other thing I wanted to show you was, I think either Wednesday or Thursday of this week, what I've been working on is, that is the general shape. I know it's backwards. It's the general shape of my garden. It's not to scale. It will be. This is graph paper, so I can make each square equal 1 foot, 2 foot, whatever. So this is the shape of my garden. And what I've done is I'm going to be doing on screen, I'll have the camera over while I'm drawing it. I'm going to be making it to scale. And then I want people that garden to share your ideas as I talk about what I'm doing. I'm going to do multi variations of this till I get it set for next year on what my plans are for the garden, because this was my first draft and this has already changed. But I want to kind of do it on camera and then have my laptop there so I can answer any questions, because I would really like input. I'm going to be doing a lot of trellising. I'm going to be doing some potato towers. I'm doing a whole bunch of different things. And then I'm adding that 10 by 10 or 10 by 15 foot garden for my subscriber garden. And then this, I know it's backwards. So you know everybody knows. Oh yeah. That's our rescue dog. That's Lexi. Lexi, come here. Come here. Come here. Here's Lexi, everybody. Hey, what you doing? There's Lexi. Lexi. She's a good girl, aren't you? Say hi. Say hi to the camera. she's getting ready. She'll talk here in a second. Sorry about that. She gets all worked up. Hold on one second. She wants to go out. Sorry about the interruption. She's like a kid. She is like a little kid. Good, high country. Do another one. Do one. You gotta get I love vegetable gardens. But this here, right outside my window here, and I'm gonna be showing. I have some videos coming up. I'm building that 900 square foot. Hey, Calf's Kitchen. I'm doing a big 6 foot high fence out here, so our dog can expand where she has room to run. This is going to be the subscriber garden. So that this wall of the picket fence, and then this is going to be chicken wire fence here with posts, and then I'll have a trellis for entry. I'm going to probably make it 10 by 15. Calypso beans are probably going to go here. Shannon sent me the sunflowers, and she had a really good idea when hers were starting to get blown over, was to support them with, I think she used fencing. But what I'm going to do is, as they grow, I can actually screw in some cleats, some boards that will hold string, so I can make a pattern back and forth all the way up the fence that pulls it into the fence. And then my sunflowers, they can't get blown over. They will be upright, held with a really soft yarn with maybe some cloth on it that'll hold them from pushing over from the wind or hail or whatever, and then they can grow to harvest. So I'm really looking forward to that. So that will definitely, that's going to increase my garden a lot. So this fall, I'm going to do a whole video series on it where I'm actually digging the garden up. I'll videotape it. I'll start with the shovel and the spade fork, and then I'll get the tiller, the rototiller out there, and we'll till it up, and I'll put some fence posts in and get some weed paper down, and then I'll start the winter-long process of getting it, I'll get compost in it and just keep digging it up, loosening the soil, putting grass clippings and sawdust and stuff in it. But that is the plan. Oh, you know what? I gotta tell you guys this. So I went to the store, and I went to the store. I got to the counter. I got to pay, the checkout, and I put on I got bread, milk, and eggs. I put it on the conveyor. Girl looks at me and she goes, "Well, you're single, aren't you?" And I'm like, "How'd you guess?" You guessed that from what I bought? She goes, no, you're ugly. I thought that was so funny. Oh, I guess that's my sense of humor. If I want to show people this, these are more channels that I follow. These are all, I follow them, they follow me the last couple of weeks, and I'm running playlists, and I know I've mentioned this before to people. I will run your playlist. I hope people will run my playlist. I have a couple playlists. My main playlists are Watch Please 1, and I've created a Watch Please 2. It helps your watch hours if people are watching a whole list. It is accepted by YouTube, puts the playlist there for you to watch. So if you create playlists, if you don't mind going and watching a playlist for me, I would really appreciate it. At the end of this video, it's going to go public. If you want me to run your playlist, email me at okieseden@gmail.com, or at the end, when you can write a comment after the video's done, put in there, just write playlist, or seed swap, or collaboration, or whatever, so I can get back to you. Or my email and snail mail are in my description. Be more than happy. This week, I have 5 TVs I have access to with 2 different IP addresses. So I'm running 24/7. So I've already run 8, 9 different people's since last night. I run them overnight. When I get up, I swap it out for somebody else. I run it to about noon, I swap it out for somebody else. So if you really need watch hours, or you want to get more push, more analytics, then please just in the comment or email or something, just comment after, not inside of here, because I won't see it if I'm not paying attention. Put it in the comments after, because then other people will see that, and if they can go watch your playlist. So I have, just the last 2 weeks, I've added some new subscribers, and so what I do is I go in, I write them down so I don't forget, and I put PL for playlist. I'm going to be running their playlist, and then I put check marks on if I ran 1 playlist, 2 playlists, 3 playlists, so on and so forth. And I will do it. If I say I'm going to do it, I will do it. I'm not trying to get people to watch my playlist and not watch theirs. Everybody I've watched playlists on will tell you, I hope will tell you that they've seen a change in 3 or 4 days. They'll see watch hours increase. That's what you should see. Right now, watch hours, my watch hours right now are only go till the 15th or 16th. So they're 5 or 6 days behind on figuring out watch hours. So I have way more than what I think I have, I'm sure. It's just every 24 hours, it seems they put more on, then you gotta wait, and then they put more on. So I check like 9 a.m. every morning, and I see the bump up. So people are watching my playlist, and I really appreciate that. So again, if you want people to watch your playlist, just put playlist in the comment below. I will watch, they will probably watch. We all need to support each other. We can all get there. Hopefully everybody else is doing great. Thank you, Calf's Kitchen. Why are you nervous? You high country. Oh, what time? Oh, I got to get this. What time? Hey, Shawnee Grows. That's fine. That's fine. I understand. I know you're busy. Everybody's busy. I know. I get it. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Hey, V. How you doing? What time, High Country? I'll come and support you. I'll come. Just let everybody know what time, please. Put your... Okay, so 6? Well, okay, sorry. 6 p.m. Mine's 6 p.m. Central Time. Okay. I'm going to go I think I already hit you. Okay. I'm just writing this down. So that'll be about 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. my time. Awesome. Okay, Shawnee, thank you. Yeah, we'll be there. I'll be there. I'm sure others will be there. If anybody wants to go watch a live, go watch it. Shawnee Grows is another good one. If you want to go follow Shawnee Grows, she's got a cool channel. She's very supportive. Another good channel, if anybody's looking for support, is, if you've never heard of it, I think Chef Zed's part of it. It is Tuber Chat. Tuberchat. Tuber Chat. You know what? Let me do this. That was dumb. I'm sitting right here. Okay. Tuber Chat just came up. So check that channel out. That's what he does, is channel growth. So you go there, he reads down through the comments. He gives everybody a shout out as he comes to your channel, or as he comes to your channel name, he'll say, hey. He's been really good. Kevin, yes, Radio. Kevin, Radio Jonesy's another one. Go check out Radio Jonesy. But yeah, Tuber Chat. He's helped me immensely. He's got some really good ideas. He's the one that told me about like playlists. And then every once in a while, I'll do, if you do a, oh yeah, no problem. No problem, High Country. Put your channel name in there if you want, so people can, well, they can come find you, because I'd like to have you have a successful first one. If you go to Tuber Chat, every once in a while I'll do one of the, what do they call it, a super chat or something, where you give them the $1.99 or something, whatever. If you do that, oh, the Source, how you doing? Aloha. You growing your beard back yet? Are you going to grow your beard back, or are you going to keep it shaved? Right now it is 3:30 p.m. here, Central Standard Time. I am on the same time as like Dallas, Texas. But Tuber Chat and the Source, go check out the Source. He's also a channel that is very big in supporting people. Call me Okie, call me Jason. My real name is Jason. You can call me anything you want, just don't call me late for supper. But Tuber Chat, I believe, goes live tonight. And like I said, if you do a super chat, then what he does is he gives you like a 2 or 3 minute shout out where he brings your channel up. He shows how many views you get on things, talks about your channel, really gives you some really good exposure. And then the reason I'm saying, thank you, the Source. Thank you, Source. What's really cool about Tuber Chat is I found out the other day, I got an email that somebody gave me a month subscription. They joined me up for the bronze plan for a month, which I didn't know what that meant. But what it means is when I show up and he sees me in the channel, or whoever's a member, bronze, gold, silver, whatever, he'll put you on a wheel. And then he spins the wheel, and if it comes on your name, he gives you a big like production, shows this, shows that. And then he goes back to your channel, he will watch videos, he'll like, subscribe, and he'll share stuff. So if you're looking to grow, if you're struggling with hours or whatever, go check out him, go check out Kevin at Tuber Chat. Check out the Source, check out Radio Jonesy. They're all really, 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 really helpful with growing. Broke but Bountifully Blessed, she does shout outs. She's been really, really good. She does shout outs every week. She does a short and she'll put your channel in it. And then it'll come up through the short, play music, and it'll show you different channels that she wants you to support. And then what's great is, as it's playing, you can just quick snapshot it, and that's how I do it. I go back later to see what I want to follow. Oh, thank you, Source. Yeah, go follow the Source. He shaved his beard. I've only been watching him for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. Somebody told me about him. I can't remember who. I went there, and he's got this beard. And then all of a sudden he talked about he's going to be shaving his beard off. So I was fortunate enough, I made sure I hit the notification bell because I wanted to see that. And because if you've ever known anybody that either wears glasses or has a beard and a mustache, you ever notice that when they take their glasses off, it's like, how did Superman go unnoticed all those times? Well, because when you take the glasses off, it does change. But anyways, the source had his beard and mustache shaved off. So I did. Oh, okay. Yeah, somebody gifted me. I got an email for that too. That's what it was, the source. I got an email saying I got gifted a membership with the source. And I'm thinking, the source, is this like the Matrix or something? I'm wondering, if I go there, am I gonna have to choose between the red or the blue? I mean, I don't know what to do. I'm just trying to grow a garden in southern Oklahoma. I don't want to be taking red or blue pills. Hey, Spongy, how you doing? Anybody that's gardening, how are your gardens doing? I know, depending on the zone. Well, I don't know about that source, but I appreciate that. I'm just a hick down here in southern Oklahoma by way of upstate New York. I was up in the backwoods of upstate New York. If you know where the Adirondack Mountains are, Catskill Mountains, I was up from that area. My biggest claim to fame was my brother and I were always huge boxing fans. We were going to see the Empire State boxing amateurs at the Empire State building. I'm sorry, the Egg in Albany, New York. They had the venue set up for boxing. There is, thank goodness there's only one of me. I got to meet Mike Tyson. I met Mike Tyson, Kevin Rooney, Elijah Tillery, and his trainer. They were getting ready to set up their fight in a couple months. They were there to promote it. And I got to meet Mike Tyson. And I'm here to tell you, I'm 6'3". I would not get in the ring with that dude. He's 5'11", but his shoulders are out here. He's nice. He was friendly. I mean, he shook my hand. We talked, joked around and stuff. But I'll tell you what, you watch all those guys, the first 30 fights of his, until he got to where was fighting the top echelon of fighters. But when he was fighting all the guys that, as he was building his reputation, that's awesome. Now I know why a lot of those guys froze up in the first 30 seconds, because that guy, just being in the ring with him was crazy. Outback Tasmania. Okay, Outback Tasmania, I'm gonna check that out. Yeah, so you're going to be eating pumpkins. That's great. That's awesome. That's awesome. I got some really good news today. I mean, I see my grandson all the time. My two other grandchildren are a little further away, but we do get to see each other on a regular basis. But my daughter told me today they're coming up next weekend. So I'm excited for that. My wife and I are very excited for that, because we can have all three of our grandchildren together. And they're coming up, and I have my clippers all ready. Hey, Misty. And they're going to pick their own pumpkins. So my grandchildren will be here on, I think, October 4th, I think it is. They're gonna come up here, and I got pumpkins. I'm gonna leave some on the vines out here. and they're going to actually sever from the vine their own pumpkin and take them home. So I'm really excited about that. Misty, you missed it. I did the shout out for I got all your seeds. I got all your seeds today. And Misty had me scared because I thought, this sent me back to the days when you used to get the report card sent home to your parents. And you knew back then, I mean, it was a different time back then. If you had grades that were poor because you were messing around, which, if anybody knows me, I was not a perfect student. But this sent my heart race, and I'm like, oh crap, this is a report card. But lo and behold, it was seeds, so I was lucky. But I'll never forget those days. When I was in middle school, they would give you that envelope, that yellow envelope. Hey, Go With The Flow Farm, how you doing? Remember, they would give you the envelope, and you used to carry it home, and then your parents would have to sign it, and then you'd have to bring it back. Then you get into high school. Well, let's just say, I'm not saying I did it, I'm not saying I didn't do it, but a lot of kids were signing their parents' name. I am not assessing blame on myself. I'm not admitting to anything. I can neither confirm nor deny. Oh, so this is from my grandson. Check it out. Sasquatch. What's really cool, let me see if I can find his name here. This is really cool. Down the road. So it's at down the RD. He's a big Sasquatch channel thing on YouTube. And I just finished watching 6 hours of his live, or his playlists. So, because I like Sasquatch, so I messaged him and I said, hey, your channel is my kind of channel. You will fight him. Bigfoot surfing, yes. Because I have this shirt. I like Sasquatch stories. Every year I get something with a Sasquatch on it. I have a shirt that calls me Grandpa Squatch, and then my grandkids are, with their names, are so-and-so Squatch, so-and-so Squatch. Jamie, yeah, down the road, down the RD. Yeah, I think that's what I'm talking about. He's got the Sasquatch. Yeah, I follow him. I started following him yesterday. I know I found him on your page, because when I was on your channel the other day, Source, I was snapshotting people from that so I could go back later and find them. Hold on a second, the dog would like to come back in. In case you haven't seen her, I haven't shown her in a while. I showed her a few minutes ago, but this is Lexi. Hey, sit. 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 What are you doing? Sit. Lexi, sit. Good girl. There you go. She likes her dentist sticks. She loves her dentist sticks. But, yeah, she's a good girl. She's, oh, front porch view of Texas, yeah. I watched a bunch of your playlist yesterday. So hopefully in a couple days you should see a jump, hopefully in some hours. So, well, everybody, it's getting about that time. I have to get dinner started, because if I don't have dinner ready when my wife gets home. I have a meeting with a frying pan. I'm just kidding, I don't, but I need to get dinner started. And I did my cinnamon swirl raisin bread today, and that comes out in about a week. And then I got a couple other videos coming out on cooking. So drop a line below if you want me to watch playlists. I appreciate everybody's watching my lives, and you guys all have a great day. We got through Monday, we made it. Tomorrow's Tuesday, it's a new day. The rest of the week is downhill to the weekend, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., I'm gonna try to do a live. If we're not getting thunderstorms, I'm gonna do a sunrise live, because there are some updates to the garden. Things are growing and dying off fast, but I do have more growth. We got thunderstorms yesterday, so it's green again. It took off like a shot this morning, so. I will see you guys in the morning. You guys all have a great night, and we'll see you later. Peace out.